Hey, what is up, guys? I'm here from AndroidRoots.com, and today let's go ahead and take a look at BeanStalk ROM for your Samsung Galaxy S3, AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, and Sprint variants Galaxy S3, guys. I know last week I did a ROM review for the Galaxy S3 as well, and you guys requested me to do a variant for not just T-Mobile and AT&T, and I know a lot of you guys want Verizon and Sprint. Well, here you guys go. This one supports all four major U.S. carriers, so I hope you guys do actually enjoy this ROM and really appreciate my work that I actually did to find a ROM that works for all four major U.S. carriers. Thumbs up for that, guys, if you guys did enjoy that. And hopefully in next week and the weeks after that, I'll have another ROM review that does support all major U.S. carriers as well. But let's go ahead and get started right away into this ROM. So like I said, it is called BeanStalk ROM. So here you guys go. First thing, let's go ahead and talk about the launchers. So I'm gonna go and press the home button, and as you can see, you get three launchers. So currently I'm on Nova Launcher. So here's Nova Launcher. I personally prefer it out of all three options that you get, but of course you can go and install any launcher like Apex Launcher or anything like that. Let's go and select Holo Launcher HD. Check that one out too. So it looks pretty darn clean too. Of course, you can go and choose which one you do prefer and get rid of the other ones. And Trebuchet, which is from CyanogenMod too, which is a pretty darn good one too. I like that one. So as you can see, they're pretty darn similar. Each one does have their benefits. But for this video, let's just go put on Nova Launcher and do always. All right, now let's go ahead and dive into settings and see all the goodies this ROM does have to offer. Like I said, this is called BeanStalk ROM, and if you guys are actually interested in downloading and installing it, link down below in the video description. But here we are. So you got launcher lock screen dark stock. I turned it on, makes the settings darker. Not a big deal. Themes and system. So of course, I'm not gonna go through everything, but launcher I believe is just Nova's basic launcher, so anyone can really just go ahead and choose this. So I'm not gonna go and select that just because it's for obvious reasons, as you can go ahead and figure it out just by. Why is it? Okay, it exits for some reason, whatever. All right, let's go back into settings and go to lock screen and check that one out. So of course you got background. You can change the transparency, but I believe you have to change it to full transparent. You got lock screen text color, all that, battery status, clock widget. One thing I found a little bit neat, more neater at least, is you can go ahead and remove your camera widget. Me personally, I don't take a lot of pictures, and once I do, the rare times I actually do take a picture, I really don't remember that I have a widget for it. So I like that you can go ahead and actually remove the widget. Oop, we'll get into that later. So you can actually enable camera widget, and I'll show you that. So you can just slide it across and you got camera widget right there. Music controls, all the slider shortcuts, all the other good stuff too. Nothing too fancy or crazy right there. You've probably seen in my other reviews too. Now if we go into systems right here, you got a couple of good things. Basically, you got general UI. I'm not really going to go into that, as I'll just show you guys a quick look at that. So dual pane and all that. Nothing too crazy. One thing to note is if you guys do disable boot animation, odds are that your boot up animation or your boot up time will become a little bit faster. If you guys want a faster boot up, go ahead and check mark that. Status bar, pod control, halo feature, the halo head. Go and change your navigation bars, even though we don't have it. You can enable it, I believe. And yes, it does come up right there, so there's really no need for it for a Samsung Galaxy S3, but of course it's a nice feature just to have there. Now let's go ahead and go into, where was it? I'm trying to look for it right here, gesture navigation right here. All right, so if you actually go ahead and so currently right now I have Zone 1 action selected as my browser. So whenever I tap on this right here, it actually launches my browser. So I can actually go ahead and do other zones. So if I go all the way down to Zone 4 action and then select launch application, I can do calculator. And now once I do tap on the bottom, it'll actually launch the calculator. Of course, you can go and change the percentage of how much of the bottom of the side of the screen you want it to take up. So you can change up the size right here. So all the X and Y, all the other crazy stuff, you can go and choose that. So that's pretty darn neat. So if you want to easily access a certain app that you use often and you don't want to go back to your home screen, that's a nice option that can save you a lot of time. Maybe like Gmail or your browser or music player can really help you out. Also, you have app sidebar. So right here, I have it enabled. So right here, here's app sidebar. Oh, app sidebar right here. So as you can see, browser and app sidebar do kind of interfere, so you might want to make it smaller or disable app sidebar. But as you can see, you still guys get app sidebar too. So that's a little bit neat. I really don't use it, but if you guys do, once again, it can save you time. You also have, I want to show you that overclocking. So you got a kernel that you can go and overclock it. So under performance, you got all this processor and all that. And if you go into app drawer, oh, not this. As you can see, it is interfering. Right here, so Android Tweaker Pro, right here, so you can go and change all the battery. And oh my gosh. All right, so as you can see, I am having a problem with that. It's going back out of, okay. There we go. We're back there. I'm just going to try to keep in the middle of the screen. So I'm probably going to be disabling that for the rest of it. So as you can see, you got performance and all that to go and overclock it to save you battery, also known as underclocking and all that good stuff too. And that is what I want to show you guys. This is BeanStalk ROM for your Samsung Galaxy S3, AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, and Sprint. Of course, if you guys are actually interested in downloading and installing this ROM on your Samsung Galaxy S3, one link is down below in the video description. And if you guys enjoyed this video, which I really hope you guys did, be sure to like right here in the bottom left hand corner and subscribe in the bottom left hand corner as well, as I do post Galaxy S3 ROM reviews every single week. So subscribing is a great benefit for you guys, as you guys would really enjoy it if you own a Samsung Galaxy S3, Galaxy S4, Nexus 4, Galaxy Nexus. When the Nexus 5 comes out, I'm gonna be doing all that, so all that too. And don't forget to follow me, like me, and add me on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Those three locations are also excellent ways to get in contact with me if you have any questions about this ROM, rooting, clock mod recovery, anything like that. You can go and get me right there by contacting me through those social networks. Everything I mentioned is down below, including the 3 social networks. Thanks, guys. Peace.